Hello and welcome back to Dubbin7 Game Shows. I'm your host Dubbin7 and today we are doing Jeopardy. In this game show, our contestants will be given a grid of clues and they have to answer with questions. If they get the answer correct, they will get the point attributed to that clue. The person with the most points at the end of the game will win the coveted Dubbin7 Game Show trophy. So how about we meet the contestants? Today's contestants are Riverfox, Lupin J, and Grape Collie. So how are we all doing today?
Good.
Yep, good.
I'm doing good.
Brilliant. So River, how about you introduce yourself?
My name's Riverfox. I am a TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube streamer.
Brilliant. And Lupin, how about you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Jay, or Lupin. I write a newsletter, and I've also just gotten my feet into streaming. So yeah, that's me.
Brilliant. Well, I hope your stream journey goes well. And Grape, how about you introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Grape. I am also a TikTok streamer.
Brilliant. Well, we have multiple streamers on the show today. So let's see if you can make it a bit lively. So, how about we just get straight into the first round? How does everyone feel about that?
I feel fantastic. I've already got a win.
Brilliant.
I feel so ready.
So if you guys pick up your buzzers and get ready, and I will reveal the categories. So the first round's categories are as follows. We have colours, law, anatomy, animals, celebrity relatives, and grave matters. So are you three ready?
Absolutely,
Yes.
Dubbins.
Absolutely,
Brilliant.
yes.
Let's prepare the board. And let's fill the board. So, River, you get to choose which category would you like first.
Let's start this off nice and simple. I want to go with anatomy for $300.
Anatomy for $300. So your clue is the 4 large veins that return blood to the heart from the head and neck. Lupin.
What?
Lupin buzzed in first.
Oh.
Oh, what is an artery?
That is unfortunately incorrect. So the other two have a chance to buzz in. Grape. What's your answer?
What is the jugular?
That is correct. What are the jugular veins? So that is 300 points to Grape. So because you got that answer correct, you get to choose the next category and the next point value.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go for grave matters for 200.
Grave matters for 200. So your clue is a giant bust of his head and the epitaph, "Workers of all lands unite," are found on his London tombstone. Riverfox.
Is that Karl Marx? What is Karl Marx?
That is correct. Who is Karl Marx?
Who is Karl Marx?
Congratulations, River. That is 200 points to you. Now you get to choose the next category and the next point value.
Let's go with law for 300.
Law for 300. So your clue is legal term for those most closely related by blood to the dead guy. Grape.
Is it green?
That's you?
Grape.
Oh,
Mine. Yours is green on mine.
what are descendants?
That is unfortunately incorrect. The other two have a chance to buzz in. River.
Oh. Next of kin. What is next of kin?
That is correct. You will have to answer as a question for the future in future. But that is correct. You get 300 points. Congratulations, River. You get to choose the next category.
Let's go anatomy for 400, please.
Anatomy for 400. Your clue is: the lowest 4 ribs attached only to the backbone are called by this buoyant name. River.
What is floating ribs?
That is correct. What are floating ribs? Congratulations, River, on 400 more points. So you get to choose the next category.
Let's go anatomy for 500.
Anatomy for 500. Your clue is: it consists of the brain and spinal cord. River.
What is the nervous system?
I'll give it to you. What is the central nervous system? Congratulations, River. That is 500 more points. So, River, you get to choose the next category.
Let's go with animals for 300.
Animals for 300. So, your clue is: skunks are found naturally only on these 2 continents. River.
What is the North American continent and what is the European continent?
That is unfortunately incorrect. So the other 2 have a chance to buzz in. Grape.
What is North America and South America?
That is correct. Congratulations, Grape. That is 300 points to you. So, Grape, you get to choose the next category.
Celebrity relatives for 100.
Celebrity relatives for 100. So, your clue is: Josh Brolin's stepmom is this legend. Grape.
Who is Betty White?
That is unfortunately incorrect. The other 2 have a chance to buzz in.
I should know this. I got nothing.
And that is time up, I'm afraid. The correct answer was: who is Barbara Streisand?
Oh, God,
So, Grape, you get to choose the next category.
Colors for 300.
Colors for 300. So your clue is: this dark blue was named for the colour of a British uniform. Grape.
What is navy blue?
That is correct. What is navy? So you get 300 more points and you get to choose the next category.
Law for 200.
Law for 200. Your clue is: works whose copyrights have expired have fallen into this. Lupin.
What is administration?
That is unfortunately incorrect. The other 2 have a chance to buzz in. Grape.
What is public domain?
That is correct. Congratulations, Grape, on another 200 points, and you get to choose the next category.
Celebrity relatives for 200.
Celebrity relatives for 200. So your clue is: Jessica Capshaw, who appears on Grey's Anatomy, is the daughter of Kate Capshaw and the stepdaughter of this director.
I don't know this one.
Anyone can buzz in. Great.
Who is Tim Burton?
That is unfortunately incorrect. The other 2 have a chance to buzz in. River.
Who is Steven Spielberg?
That is correct. Congratulations, River.
What?
That is 200 points, and you get to choose the next category.
Good job.
That was like, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Wow. Let's do animals for 400.
Animals for
I guess. Oh,
400.
no.
So your clue is Arctic rodents, best known for their one-way migration from the highlands to the sea. Anyone can buzz in. River.
What is the common field mouse?
That is unfortunately incorrect. The other two have a chance to buzz in. Grape.
What are muskrats?
That is unfortunately incorrect. Lupin, do you know the answer?
No.
Well, the correct answer was, what are lemmings?
Oh.
Now it's time for the next category. So, grape.
No.
River.
No,
It was River.
yeah.
River, you get to choose the next category.
Let's go animals for 500.
Animals for 500. So, your clue is a small spring at this arid California site was the only home to the Devil's Hole pufferfish. And it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, celebrity relatives for 400 is gone.
I can't
As
see the
well.
clue, but do you know?
I can see it on the screen.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
There we go.
Well, what is Death
What is
Valley?
happening?
No one's buzzed in just yet.
Oh.
There we go, River.
What is Death Valley?
That is correct. You get 500 points from
Thank you.
animals.
This
Now,
thing's glitching, not my fault.
are we able to
It
fix?
was
Are we
glitching.
able to fix the board? The board is having a few issues right now.
It's having a laugh.
There we go. Right. So we have fixed the board. The board is now fixed. So, River, you get to choose the next category.
Yeah, it was a technical glitch.
100.
Colors for 500. So, your clue is taking Pepto-Bismol might put you in this condition that's also the color of Pepto-Bismol. River.
Pink? What is pink?
That is correct. You will have to answer as a question for future rounds, but you still get the points.
Yes.
So that is 500 points for you, River. You get to choose the next category.
Let's do law for 400.
Law for 400. So, your clue is, for only time in US history, he had Congress suspend habeas corpus during the Civil War. River.
Who is Abraham Lincoln?
That is correct. Congratulations, River. So, you get 400 points and you get to choose the next category.
Let's do grave matters for 500.
Grave matters for 500. So, your clue... Oh! And you got the daily double. So, this means you can wager either the max up to the max value in your bank or the maximum value on the board currently, whichever is higher. So you can wager up to 3,000 points in this daily double. How much do you want to wager?
I'm going to go with 500.
500. You are wagering 500 on this daily double. So no one else gets to buzz in. This is just for you, River. Your clue is... Edgar Allan Poe's original burial site has a marker that bears this 4-word quote from one of his poems.
Oh, man. What is Nevermore? I know that's not right, but that's
Unfortunately,
the only
that is
thing I can think of for
incorrect, River.
Edgar Allan
The
Poe.
correct answer was, what is, quoth the raven, nevermore.
Oh,
So, unfortunately, you do lose 500 points, and that noise signals the end of the round. So, the current point standing is River with 2,500 points, Lupin with 500 points, and Grape with 1,100 points. So, it's still all to play for in the second round. So, are you guys ready to go onto the double Jeopardy round?
Let's do
Yes.
it.
Yes.
Let's do it. So, let's move on to the double Jeopardy round. Let's prepare the board. And let's fill the board.
Okay.
So, your categories for this round are as follows. We have glass, world leaders, botany, episodes, science, and natural oddities. So, River, because you have the most points, you get to choose the next category.
All right. Let's start it off fun. Let's do science for 600, Dubbins.
Science for 600. Your clue is, this triangular object can make a mini rainbow because different colours in light travel at different speeds in it. River.
What is a prism?
That is correct. Congratulations, River. That is 600 more points. And you get to choose the next category.
Let's stay in the same vein. Science for 800.
Science for 800. So your clue is, he originated the origin of species. River.
Who is Charles Darwin?
That is correct. Congratulations. That is another 800 points. And you get to choose the next category.
Science for 1000. Let's clear this
Science for
board.
1000. Your clue is, in magnetism, like poles do this. Lupin.
What is repel?
That is correct. Congratulations, Lupin. That is 1,000 points. And you get to choose the next category.
Let's go for science for 400.
Science for 400. So your clue is, the greatest incidence of tornadoes is in this country, where more than 1,000 happen annually. River.
Where is the United States?
That is correct. What is the United States? You get 400 more points, and you get to choose the next category.
Let's clear science off. 200,
Let's
please.
clear the category. Let's clear the category science. 200. Your clue is, this noble gas is the second lightest element. Grape.
What is oxygen?
That is unfortunately incorrect.
Oh, wait.
So the other two have a chance to buzz in. River.
What is helium?
That is correct. Congratulations, River. That is another 200 points. And you get to choose the next category.
Let's go with natural oddities for 600, please.
Natural oddities for 600. Your clue is, this sea animal lives deep underwater, but when raised to the surface, decompresses to a flesh-like blob. River.
What is the blobfish?
That is correct. Congratulations, River. That is another 600 points, and you get to choose the next category.
Let's go with natural oddities for 800.
Natural oddities for 800. Your clue is, this fragile reptile is not a snake at all, but a lizard because it blinks. River.
I think it's what is the skink?
That is unfortunately incorrect. The other two have a chance to buzz in. But either of you can buzz in. Great.
What is a salamander?
That is unfortunately incorrect. Lupin, do you know the answer?
No, sorry.
The correct answer is, what is a glass snake? So, River, you get to choose the next category.
Let's go with natural oddities for 1,000, please.
Natural oddities for 1,000. Your clue is, contrary to their name, these goats' muscles actually stiffen when frightened. Grape.
What is the fainting goat?
That is correct. What are fainting goats?
You keep beating me on the buzzer for these.
So great.
That's not true.
You get to choose the next category.
You know what? I'm gonna go for glass for 400.
Glass for 400. So your clue is, this glass yarn serves as insulation and the Corvette's body. River.
What is fiberglass?
That is correct. Congratulations, River. That's another 400 points, and you get to choose the next category.
Let's go glass for 600.
Glass for 600. So the clue is a small terrestrial telescope. River.
What is a spyglass?
That is correct. Congratulations, River. That is another 600 points.
Oops. Glass for 800.
Glass for
I got
800.
excited.
So your clue is, the glass curtain at Mexico City's Palace of Fine Arts was made by this jewelry maker. Grape.
Who is Tiffany?
That is correct. Congratulations. What is Tiffany's, or what is Tiffany and Co?
Who is Comfort Tiffany?
So, Grape,
You
you
want breakfast at Tiffany's?
get
I'm gonna do glass
800.
for 1,000.
Glass for 1,000. So your clue is, shatterproof glass used in windshields is a glass sandwich with a layer of this in between. Oh, none of the buzzers lit up. Oh, there we go. River,
I got green.
your buzzer lit.
What is polycarbonate?
That is unfortunately incorrect,
What?
I think. Or no.
I think
That is correct.
I'm
It
pretty sure
it
that's
just says
correct.
plastic for me. It's two right.
yeah,
It
it's
just sa-
polycarbonate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
So that is.
I was more correct than the answer.
Yeah, I've just got it in my ear that you are correct, actually. So that is another 1,000 points to you, River. And you get to choose the next category.
Let's do glass for 200. Let's clear this
Glass
category.
for 200. So your clue is, about 90% of all glass is made from this material. Grape.
What is sand?
That is correct. Congratulations, Grape. That is another 200 points, and you get to choose the next category.
I'll do natural oddities for 400.
Natural oddities for 400. So your clue is, with its single twisted horn, it's known as the unicorn of the whale family. River.
What is a narwhal?
That is correct. Congratulations, River. That is another 400 points, and you get to choose the next category.
Let's go natural oddities for 200. Let's
Natural
clear that
oddities
category.
for 200. We're clearing the category. So your clue is, native to East Africa, this rodent is appropriately all skin.
What is the naked mole rat?
None of you buzzed in.
I-
There we go. Now it says
Mine's
Grape
green.
has buzzed in.
Yeah, what is the naked mole rat?
That is correct. Congratulations, Grape. That is 200 points, and you get to choose the next category.
I guess episodes for 600.
Episodes for 600. Oh, and you just got the daily double. So, Grape,
Oh no.
you now have the chance to wager up
Blow the
to
wad.
the max amount in your bank currently. And then you get to answer this question. So I will reveal to you how much is currently in your bank. So, Grape, you currently have 3,900 points. So what would you like to wager?
I'll do 900 points.
You'll do 900 points. So, this is only for you, Grape. Your clue is, from the Greek for seizure, It's a medical condition involving abnormal electrical brain activity.
Great word for seizure. Oh, what is epileptic?
I will give it to you. What is epilepsy? So that is another 900 points to Grape. And you get to choose the next
Good job.
category.
Well, botany for 800.
Botany for 800. So, your clue is, of tulips, carnations, or dahlias, the one not grown from bulbs. River.
What is carnations?
That is correct. What are carnations is the correct answer. So you get 800 more points and you get to choose the next category.
Let's go botany for 1,000.
Botany for 1,000. So your clue is, this fungal tree infection, Ceratocitis ulmi, was first identified in the Netherlands around 1919. River.
What is athlete's foot?
That is unfortunately incorrect. The other two have a chance to buzz in. Grape.
What is pine rust?
That is unfortunately incorrect. Lupin, do you know the answer?
No.
The correct answer is, what is Dutch elm disease?
Oh,
Right.
that
So,
makes
River,
sense.
you get to choose
That
the
makes
next
sense, yeah.
category.
Let's go botany for 600.
Botany for 600. So your clue is, collectively, these on a flower make up the corolla. River.
I'm going to guess, what are the petals?
That is correct. What are petals? Congratulations, River, on 600 points. You get to choose the next category.
Botany for 400, please.
Botany for 400. So your clue is, sometimes growing to 20 feet, higher than an elephant's eye, it's the largest of the cereals. I'll let you finish. Grape.
What is corn?
That is correct. Congratulations, Grape.
Nice.
That is 400 points. And that noise means time is up. So that is the end of the Double Jeopardy round. And I can reveal your points currently stand at 1,300 points for River, 1,500 points for Lupin, and Grape has 5,200 points. So, it is still all to play for as we move on to the Final Jeopardy round. Find out what the Final Jeopardy category is. So, let's prepare the board for Final Jeopardy. Now, let's reveal what the Final Jeopardy category will be. Food. It's still anyone's game. Anyone could win the coveted Dublin 7 Game Show trophy. During the break, I have been joined by the lovely friend of the game show, Tom. It's brilliant to have you back on the show, Tom. And I hope you're rooting for all of our contestants. Anyway, let's get straight into the Final Jeopardy round. So, let's find out what the Final Jeopardy question is. Or clue, I should say. What is the Final Jeopardy clue? The translated term for the word Danish is a baked pastry named after an Austrian city. So, contestants, you have 30 seconds on the clock to write down your answer. So, your time starts now. Anyway, that is your time up. So, contestants, let's reveal what you wagered during the break. River, how much did you wager of your 8,200 points?
200 dubbins.
No, that is... sorry, that is wrong. We reveal the answers first. So, you answered...
Berliner.
Berliner.
I have no idea, honestly.
And Lupin, what did you answer?
I didn't have an idea, so I said Vienna.
Vienna. And Grape, what did you put?
Well, I put custard.
Custard. Okay, so River, how much did you
custard.
wager? You
200
wagered
dubbins.
200 points. Lupin, how much did you wager?
I wagered 500 points.
500 points. And Grape, how much did you wager?
I wagered 2,500.
2,500. So, I can reveal that the correct answer to the final Jeopardy is, what is Viennese bread? So, that is unfortunately... River and Grape
so close,
got
Lupin.
that incorrect. Now, I do need to confer
Viennese bread.
I do need to confer with Backstage and to see whether we are giving you Vienna for Viennese bread.
That was so close.
Backstage, are we
was
giving the
close.
points?
Berliner? Vienna bread?
That's what I
So,
no,
Backstage,
Lupin put Vienna.
Backstage is willing to give the 500 points
Lupin.
for you answering Vienna.
Yay.
So congratulations, Lupin, on your extra 500 points. That means River loses 200 points and Grape, you lose 2,500 points. River, you are at 8,100 points. Grape, you are at 2,700 points. Now, Lupin, you're at 2,000 points. So that means, River, you win today's Jeopardy, and you have
Yay.
now won the coveted Dublin 7 Game Show trophy. So, congratulations, River, on winning the Dublin 7 Game Show trophy. How do you feel?
I'm going to have to build a bigger shelf for all my trophies.
I know. You've got 3 so far.
I feel great. This is awesome. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Unfortunately, that is all we have time for tonight. So I'd like to say a thank you to the contestants for being here and playing the game. I'd like to say a thank you to the audience for being here and watching the Dublin 7 Game Show and subscribing to Dublin 7 Game Shows. And I'd like to say the biggest thank you to the people backstage controlling the game show. That's Minnie controlling the cameras. That's Olive controlling the game show. Funnel controlling the points. And Shiggy controlling the points. And I'd like to say a big thank you to my Twitch moderator, Jeopardy, for helping moderate the Twitch chat. Unfortunately, that is all we have time for, so that's a goodbye from me. Goodbye.